Hello there guys, Aaron Chalner here for Forever Football DRFC, your Dogs Rovers fan channel. We've done it, we're through to the quarterfinals, England 2, Germany 0. What a great performance. I think overall it was a pretty decent show. I think Southgate put out the tactics, knowing what he was doing. He was going to try and soak up the pressure, get them on the break. Don't let Germany play the way they play. Just let them be compact and not expressive or anything like that. Germany had a few chances, but we were equal to them defensively and goalkeeping-wise. Pickford was amazing today. And we got the goals on the break that we needed. Obviously, we're facing Sweden or Ukraine. Obviously, by the time this goes out, we'll know who we're facing. But yeah, I think England put in a decent shift today. Obviously, there was a few moments where we could have played more forward passes, and I think it was very backways football. But at the same time, I feel like what we did was we soaked up the pressure, we soaked up Germany, they came forward, we came forward, and it was the right balance. And I can see why people were saying Grealish should start, Grealish should start. I think Terry made a good point on the terrace today as well. If you asked fans if you wanted to replay the match with Grealish starting, I don't think people would want to, because it's still, you know, beating Germany. Like, I've never in my lifetime seen us beat Germany in a major tournament knockout match. We've never beaten Germany since 1966 in a major knockout stage of a tournament, of a major tournament. So I don't think people would replay this game. I think it would just be, that's it. That's the game. But we made Germany look like Frankfurters. We gave them a complimentary beer from Oktoberfest's Germany stall, and we just annihilated them possession-wise. I think in terms of chances, we did dominate them. I think they still had a few chances, but we dominated them in terms of chances. I think my man of the match today probably goes to Pickford, but I think Luke Shaw and Stones and Maguire were close contenders. And you know me, guys, I've not usually been a fan of Harry Maguire, but he was excellent today. Really, really good. Luke Shaw put in a great performance. Pickford was a saviour. You know, Thomas Muller, one of the nemesis of England, missing that big chance towards the end of the second half. It was laughable from an England point of view. From Germany, it must have been like sucking the life out of you. It must have been ridiculous like that. But let's go through this team. Obviously, we were playing three at the back. We had Walker, Stones and Maguire in the back, three in front of Pickford. Shaw and Kieran Trippier, a.k.a. I like to call him Kieran Triple Little Light Fantastic, on the wing-back positions. Rice and Phillips in the midfield. Then we had the three of Saka, Sterling, and then Kane in the middle of those two wingers. But, you know, I think overall, do I change this team going into the quarterfinals? I don't know, you know. I mean, to save yellow cards, if you wanted to sort of keep people out of trouble, then you would take off you know, Phillips or Rice, and you bring on Hendo to start the next match. Does Sterling still start? Does he need a rest? Depends on fitness, to be fair. If you're going to start Grealish, you start him over Saka, even though Saka put in a great shift today. But if Sterling needs a rest and he needs to come on in the second half of the quarterfinals, then you rest Sterling, you bring on Grealish. So, I also think Southgate made a statement by not starting Mount or Chilwell. Chilwell, I don't think was on the bench at all either, but Mount was. But they didn't start both of them or either of them. And I think that was a statement. It's like, if you break COVID rules, this is what you get. You could make an impact. You could have been a part of this historic game, but you didn't, and that's your own fault. So I like how Southgate's taking that stance here, because you could have very easily had a CDM and a Cam in the midfield pivot. But he didn't. He went with two CDMs. Yes, it was part of the tactics, but I also think it was a stance with Mount and Chilwell. And I think Luke Shaw's definitely earned his place in that squad. So you can't change the wing-back positions. No way, Jose. I think Trippier may... I mean, he looked injured, but he came on straight away. He came back on the pitch straight away, so fair play to Kieran. But it'd be interesting to see what happens with that. So, I mean, if you guys think anyone's going to be changed from this squad, comment down below. Germany just look awful. I mean, the manager is called Joachim Low, and there's a reason why he's called Low. it's because he ended his era on a low. That's the reason why he's called low. So that era for Germany is over. They're going to start a brand new era with the former Bayern Munich manager Flick. So we'll see what happens with them over time. But for us, it's through the last 16 into the quarterfinals versus Sweden or Ukraine. Then we face either Denmark or Czech Republic in the semi-finals if we get through. And then we face the other side of the draw in the final. And that will be obviously, you know, you've got the likes of Belgium over there, Italy's over there, Switzerland are over there. You know, they caused a bit of an upset with France. So interesting there. Spain obviously is there as well. So, you know, it should be really interesting to see exactly what's going to go down during these quarterfinals. But there we go, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching this short review of England 2, Germany 0. Loads of great movements in and out of the game. Wonderful attacks. Wonderful defensive work as well. A couple of sloppy passes, few sloppy passes at time to time that we need to work on, but I'm sure that Southgate will work on that. But of course, Southgate's mentality is the main thing, because he did say in the after-match interview, if we lose to Sweden or Ukraine, then this will have been for nothing. And I like that mentality. I like that mentality is trying to etch into the players. So, big one there. But for now, guys, my name is Aaron Chandler from Throw Football, DRFC. Keep living the Rovers life. And that, my friends, is full-time. Rovers side-eye. Come on, Three Lions. Let's get through the quarterfinals. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. Rovers